Don't talk to me like that. That's cool. His sword's amazing. Alright. sorry. I don't like talking in game. I got some nerves. Oh. Hey. Final Fantasy is not as bad as Devil May Cry 5. Sorry. Hands down. That game didn't even last a month before they put it on their Game Pass. Come on. This game still thrives, okay? This game still thrives. Sexy game, okay? Don't be oofing me. Oh shit. You better stop oofing me. Little guy. I don't know. I've never seen that cut. Stop it. Yo, behave yourself. I've never seen that cutscene. You do that to a person. I take that love. Or what, brother? Okay. Alrighty. I can't heal you, I'm sorry. I refuse to take aggro for this. So, everybody who had healing will not be getting healed until you get to the safe spot, which there's no safe spot, so... Oh boy. Okay, so I hope my tank doesn't die. Oh, my healer died. Oh, healer, I'm sorry. Run. Brother Oofington. That was funny. That was fun. It's weird because, like, I'm over Black Desert. Too much money. Like, they ask for way too much money and they do little to make the game fun for people like me. This game, on the other hand, I've had so much fun with because I actually can play it. There's no forced into PvP. No, they have PvP modes, which is like racing chocobos, different things like that. Actual PvP too, but I'm not forced to do it. It's not something that's always on the table to have to be done. Plus their membership is less. You can buy whatever you want with actual money, and I'm not spending $30 for an outfit. Actually, for the $30 that they want you to spend for their outfit, I can get 2 to 3 outfits from this game. So, yeah. Shoot, for the $30 that they want you to spend on an outfit, I can get an entire mount. like a flying mount at that. So yeah, bullies. And they're trying to force PlayStation players to buy their game, knowing good and well it's not worth the money. Like, they knew when they released the game it wasn't worth the money, to the point where it's now on the Game Pass. For Xbox, everything that's terrible usually goes on a Game Pass. Yeah, like Sea of Thieves, been on a Game Pass since release. Devil May Cry, Game Pass. Black Desert, Game Pass. Soon, Destiny 2. It's technically going to be like a Game Pass game. It's literally going to be free to play. But, yeah. So, everybody who's invested money in Destiny right now is a little dumb. Because it's about to be free. Like, completely. That's why we didn't buy. I know you're going to start to buy the expansion, but this is literally the reason why we didn't buy the expansion. For Ares. Alrighty. But I like this game. I can heal, I can play DPS, I can tank, and I can do whatever I want. Because I have a free company, I can literally play any role I want and ask them to, you know, play another role for me, like a healer or tank if I want to play DPS. Or tank DPS if I want to play healer. I mean, this is not my free company, people, but no, dots. I wish this healer would actually help. I shouldn't have did it, but whatever. This is probably the longest dungeon. This dungeon is exactly about an hour long because of these cutscenes that are unskippable. So, you know. It's been fun though. This game is actually fun. This is one of the longest dungeons, but this is one of the dungeons that give you the best amount of XP. Pretty sure like by the end of this dungeon you get 1,000,000 XP, which is like way easier than you farming like 4 mil, because you just run this and it's about 4 hours, of course, if you need 4 million. But yeah, it's way easier to do it that way than running anything else until you get to 60. I wouldn't suggest you keep running this after 60 because the XP is lenient. Come on. Oh no, redraw. Oh yeah. There you go. Hold on to that. I'm good at what I do. Oh no, I got interrupted. Oh no. It's weird because I'm like the perfect healer, but we already established this, you know? People get me. Like, I love healing. I don't like fighting. Like, it's not my thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I will fight if I have to, but I'd rather play healer. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying that game. Still, it it's just the brags about Devil May Cry 5. The way they put it up on E3, the way they bragged about it, the way they made it seem like this big thing, and then it ends up on their Game Pass. Not even a full month after release. Makes no sense. But that's gaming today. Like, most games that release, they're bad. Like, the graphics are amazing, but the game overall is bad. I want to run. It's bad because I always stay on this side. This is how I get past everybody so fast. Yeah, they all fight, so I'm just walking. Most of the game's pretty simple though. Like, there are 3 healing classes, which I don't see why there's only 3, but there is. There are 4 tanks, several DPS. This here is on some truth. It seems like everything I do, you're used to it. Well, lucky for me, I get to come to Philly for like, I guess a month. But who knows? My peoples want to see me before, well, before February. So yeah, I'm trying to like make sure I don't forget to do that, because they're on my nerves, of course. It's gonna be after my birthday, of course, which is in January. But whatever. Keep telling me she misses me. Keep telling me she misses me. The kids. They just want me to come home. They want me to stay home. But I gotta make sure this move goes okay. From there, you know, I'll be able to do whatever I need to do. Start working again as a nurse. A health home aide, or a companion, as most people would like to call them, out of respect. But yeah. Always got the hacks, man. Always. Alright. In this game, you just gotta know when to move. Definitely in this dungeon. We're already in 20 minutes. It might not take as long as it did before, because I know we had issues. The one I ran before when I was streaming. Like, for instance, I queued up, got a group, and then one of our DPS decided to unqueue. Problem with DPS for me, personally, they act like somebody owes them something, when in reality, nobody owes them anything. It's usually hard to find a healer, mainly healers right now, a healer and a tank to even play with, let alone run dungeons and stuff. So for those type of people who just decide, okay, well, I'm gonna queue up, and now that I'm queued up and everybody's ready, I'm ready to leave, they suck. Because some people don't really want to be doing the job that they're doing. Some tanks enjoy it, like the Gunbreaker, which is a tank I have now. Oh my god, abilities are out of this world crazy. Like the healing is ridiculous for them. They have mad health, because you get them at 60, like one of your characters, whether it's they call them disciplines of magic and discipline of war. So discipline of magic, of course, is all mages, all healers. Discipline of war, of course, is all DPS and tanks. Now, tanks do have their own set of gear, so, well, everybody does, but they're more intuitive. Like, if you go on a dungeon, you just start out, you'll see gear that says gladiator, paladin, gunbreaker, marauder. Those are for tanks only. So if you're not playing a tank role, I'm not saying you can't take it, but usually most people don't touch it. It's like a tank only thing, and usually more so tank gear drops. But yeah, when I start working, I want to start cosplaying again. Yay, cosplay. I get to be cosplayer again. Yay. I'm so happy. I miss it. I get to start writing again and reading more often. And hanging out with old people. I like old people. I'm sorry. I don't like young people. They're weird. They're weird and over attached. Attach themselves. This here is something personal. But welcome. This is my new streaming platform when I'm playing Final Fantasy. I do still play Xbox. I play by myself more often than anything, and I don't stream on Mixer anymore. The community is just becoming a whole lot of mess. Between the people who came from Twitch, who is coming here currently, and when I say people, I mean girls. And the complaints about the dress code, the update. I don't see what the problem is if they decide, okay, they want to protect both their streamers and the streamers community. Why it's such a big deal, like the shoulder thing that all females seem to be having a problem with, and then even something else, they're calling it sexist, but I don't see where it's sexist at. I mean, you don't see a lot of males running around with their shoulders out all day and boobies out. I mean, if they do, then it's out too. But yeah. Alright, I need everybody to do it. Get off me. I give Mixer props for it, but I just don't feel like the community. Like, it's already becoming Twitch slowly but surely. And then just here, don't know why, but from what I was told, Twitch don't seem to be giving him enough money. I don't know, whatever the case may be, it's none of my business. But yeah, he's here, and a lot of just Twitch girls are coming from Twitch to Mixer, and they're complaining about their new code of conduct. So I mean, if they really have a problem, they can go back to Twitch and be as naked as they like. I don't know, it just seems like women don't respect themselves, but then I can't call them women for that factor. They're girls. Why can't I show my shoulders? Like, oh my god. It's like, bro. Okay. You're mad about your shoulders. Right. So you can't wear a t-shirt. You want to wear tank tops and halter tops, and for a teen-friendly stream, or a family-friendly stream, should I say, you're mad because they won't want you to show your shoulders. Okay, but they're paying you. So then stop being a partner and be like me, where I'm not a partner, so they can't really tell me what to do or what not to do. I'm gonna do what I want, but I mean, I respect myself, so I'm not gonna be sitting here like, oh, my boobies have to be out, and you got time for all of that. So much drama, so dramatic. I hate this guy.
Look for the lips control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down.
I just think
and you should find yourself in the chamber of
being
the
a streamer should be more about the game than yourself. But if you have a problem about, oh, I can't show my body, if that's your moral and that's how you're making your money, then there's plenty of ways to actually keep doing that. You don't have to stream. There's actually, you make more money doing the other ways than actually streaming, but we're not gonna go into that. I just find it funny. I just really find it funny.
Oh, and don't even think about dying.
I'm gonna do this puzzle while I wait for this to finish.
The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Ooh, adorable rabbit. 600. 600.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea?
No, I believe in chicken wings, though. They're amazing. They're like God's gift to Earth.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit. And its faith is an instrument of deception.
When I play games like this, I never believe in anybody. Like, not the good, supposedly good people, not the bad people. It's just, it's kind of exist. I'm that person. Not one.
In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead.
Oh, perfect.
Though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not?
No, you're strange. You're talking to yourself.
Are the 12 otherwise engaged?
I never speak.
I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well at Cartano and call them down?
They didn't want me to call them down. He was
They
talking.
will answer.
Gaius,
So long as you
go get a
lavish
life.
them with crystals
Gaius and Nero.
gorge
Oh
them
my
on
god, those two are
ether.
so annoying. They just talk too much. This
Your
entire thing.
gods are no different from those of the beasts. icons, everyone. Except for this, and you will see
Every
how
god is an
Eorzea's
icon.
fate is bleeding the land dry.
Probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Don't listen to
Nor
me.
is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet?
I don't know. You should probably ask
The
them that.
answer? Your masters lack the strength to do
Oh,
otherwise.
that's rude. You rude.
For the world of man to mean anything,
That's bad. I'm not even paying
man
attention
must
to it.
own the
I've done
world.
this dungeon so many times. With so many, like, all my healers are at least 50. Like, my white mage, she's 50. 52 or something like that. My, scholar, she is 60.
It is ever the
61
strong
or 62.
dictate the fate of the weak.
The astrologist, the one I'm playing right now, astrology,
Knowing this,
She
when a single
is
path is open to the infinite ruler,
54?
that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death.
Okay. Alright.
Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one
I have his, like,
truth
song
will prove
in my
its
head that keeps
salvation.
playing over and over again. So, don't pay me no attention.
Come, champion of Eorzea,
I got you. 1 second.
face me.
1 second. I need to just get this other
defeat
puzzle.
shall
Okay, we're
serve
good.
as proof of my readiness to rule.
I'm ready.
It is only right that I should take
Oh,
your
they're fighting
realm,
them. That must
but
mean
none
we escaped.
among you has the power to stop me.
Let's go. Somebody skipped it. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, cool.
I had not thought to be so hard pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Alrighty. Are you ready? Are you ready now? I'm getting bored. Alright. Thank you. Alright, back to this. Okay. This is like the entire game. No, this is not the entire game. It was better before I finished like this mean area or whatever. It's real cool. But, you know. I don't know where this piece goes and it's frustrating me. Okay. He's still going to be talking. They don't shut up. It's one of their many benefits of this game. Nobody
Allow
ever
me
shuts
then,
up.
hero, to do that which you will not.
So bad. I've watched this cutscene so much, I already know what he's going to say. It's really bad. Terrible. It's like my Lion King thing. That's why I didn't go see the new one. I'm an original, and I will stay an original. From what I told... Oh, wow. From what I was told, that one wasn't... It didn't add up. So, that's the thing. Alrighty, we are making progress. Let's see. Perfect. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. Let's see if I can actually finish this puzzle.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultima weapon.
Boo-hoo-hoo, I'm so scared. What will go here? Alright, fight. It's bad because I'm literally doing a puzzle. Like 630 pieces. There you go. You got it. It's weird. I don't know if there's way. No, you have to. Ow. See, this is where I had problems with other healers, because this is a 2-healer dungeon, right? But this other healer is playing for yes. Spear. Alright, back to puzzle.
But the Ultima weapon is all-powerful. Why does my enemy still stand?
Why does my enemy still stand?
Can her strength truly be so great?
Yeah.
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
I don't know what you're talking about. You don't have proof.
La Brea.
You don't work. Do you
Your
work
foe
here?
acts under the protection of the crystal she bears.
No. Wow. You suck. Oh, perfect.
So, this is what empowers her.
Come on. No.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light.
I don't know what he's talking about.
And so it shall, for the Ultima weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core, an enigma whose surface even the vaunted scholars of ancient Alec failed to scratch. The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Lahabrea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. From the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Bad. So bad. Ooh, got it. So they have a new expansion called Shadowbringers or something like that. I haven't played it yet because I'm still technically in Havensward, so.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Hydaelyn. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belsar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
It's like Scar. Like,
We
really
will
creepy
speak
Scar.
later, Ascian.
Are you ready to
But
fight?
first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains.
I am. Everybody knows this. Didn't say he's always mightier.
Come, adventurer. Let us find the answer together.
I already told you the answer. You're just not listening. I'm better. I'm probably the best, but you know, I don't want to brag. I'm ready. We have another fight after this. Yeah, it's about an hour-long dungeon. Hey! Hey! How you doing?
Heed me. The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
I'm ready. I'm ready for my close-up. I think. Wait. I still haven't found this actual insect right there.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic. And still, you failed.
Yeah, there you go.
So much for the glory of man.
Are you ready to fight?
The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals.
Got it, boss man.
Needless to say, both you and your Scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor.
Sure.
You will not leave this place alive.
Okay. Put that on my resume. 1 second. I'm still trying to find this piece. Don't bully me yet. Okay, I'm ready to be bullied.
It is past time your flame was extinguished. Bringer of light.
Bringer of light. There's a bringer of darkness. Why can't you go kill him? I mean, I know you're on the side, but still. Can I get out of the black screen? Thank you. There's some cool people. I'm gonna adopt like only 2 of them. This game is funny. You know how, okay, there's housing. There's a housing system. But like basically you can get married on this game. You can travel to your partner via ethereal crystals, which are these pretty big blue things, but it's free when you travel to them. It's not paid. Whereas though, if I was to travel, trying to think of a place to travel. If I was to travel to one of these places, of course they'd make me pay. But yeah. Also, you can. Here's the wedding mount you get, and it flies. There's a lot of mounts that actually fly. This is just one of them. I have a few. It's this one. And these are all free outside of that one. That one is technically paid. You can actually hold 2 people on it. But this one you get in game. This is your normal company mount, which you get after joining a company. It's also free. This one's also free. You can obtain it by buying it from the achievement board, and your achievement, you get a currency for achievements. And you can buy this one. You can buy this one also from that board. You can also buy this one from that board. This one you obtain during the story. This one you obtain if you end up doing Conjurer, which ends up becoming a white mage as its actual subclass. And I'm pretty sure you get this one during the story too, near the ending. So yeah. But this is not the only initial, like, story. There's more. Like, way more. So this is that one. I mean, there's not much detail on them. It just kind of looks like burnt charcoal. Oh, okay. 1 second. 1 second, you guys. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry for saying sorry. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, so these are the mounts you can obtain. I like this one. I think it's really cool. See, because it's technically flying, it sits like this, but when it's on the ground, it folds up to not take up your screen. Oh my god. Stop bullying me. This one's kind of ugly. I'm not trying to be rude. It's just, look at it. Looks like Rome. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was mean. I don't understand why this one can fly. And we do have the behemoth. We have the behemoth from Monster Hunter. I actually have the behemoth. It's a flyable mount though. I don't understand why this one can fly, but you know, I don't question it. Kind of let the game be what it is. We have a minion, and it's the paladin minion. But yeah, you get a lot of minions, but you mainly get the minions because you can play this game mode. If you go to the Golden Saucer, which is basically the casino. But yeah, go there and you get to play this game, and so they become actual like allies, playable little ally thing. It's a strategy game, so most people don't play it. So here are all of my classes that I have, even subclasses that I don't use, which these are life skills basically. They're not as hard as you would think though. It's like kind of push a button and it exists. So this is the Gunbreaker. This is one of the tanks. Actually, I probably should get off the mount. This is the default outfit. There are better, of course there's better gear once you know, keep leveling up and stuff, but I've only gotten her to 60. Her abilities, actually, you know what, I actually can show you guys her abilities. That's why they have striking dummies. Her combo is basic, it's real basic, but it does a lot of damage. So you're supposed to use this. I never do it. I'm a terrible person, but we established it. But yeah, she has some cool abilities. I enjoy her. So the full combo is actually this. Now you can swap this particular burst strike out for the gashing thing. If you end up using the burst strike, then you can't use the gashing thing because it uses those charges, the little 2 blue diamonds right beside my mini map. It uses those, so like if I use it now, I'm just gonna use it. Now I can still do it because I have 2 charges and not 1, but that's a cool. The only reason she does so much damage is because, no, unlock. Is because she's a level 60 character. So, kinda OP. The next character that's close to her would be my dancer, which is the character technically just obtained. So basically her job is to activate an AoE, which does damage across the board, and she can actually do the full combos. Sometimes it doesn't trigger, other times it do. It's kind of hard to get it to trigger the full combo. This is a chance type thing. It's only 15% chance. My entire job is to dance with the partner of my choosing, which uses the close position, this button, that I can't actually activate because I have to have a person to partner up with. This is only usable at 60, so if I go in a dungeon and it's a level 50 dungeon and it re-rolls me to 50, I cannot use it. So it kind of becomes useless because the point of it is to increase the damage of you and a party member. But yeah, doing anything below 60 is kind of useless when it comes to these two classes because they lose 90% of their skills. That makes them good. This is an over outfit. You're wondering why, like, okay, this is my actual piece, but she doesn't have a helmet. You can make actual plates. Actually, I can show you if I go into the actual area. Yeah, you can just kind of fly. You can't fly in main cities. Ishgard being one of them. So I'm going into Ishgard just to be able to show you guys the plates. Plates are basically outfit holders. They're cool. I like them. I enjoy. So when you're in a major city, this is the only time you can actually change your outfit. It's kind of like customizing your character on Black Desert, but a little more intuitive. Now what I mean is I can literally go here, go to a plate, and change her outfit based on what I want. It depends on what I actually want. Oofguard, stop it. Stop. Depending on what I want will affect her actual outfit and whether she can use it or not also. So the way this game is set up, it says all classes. That means any class that I have can use this outfit. So even if it's a discipline of war or discipline of magic, they can all use it. All classes that are level 11. So if I have a class that is lower than 11, the gloves will not show. It's just how it goes. So you really technically want to just work with gear that's level 1 if you're looking to put it on new classes, new anything. You always want to make sure it's level 1 gear. Let's see if I can find a piece of gear that is set for, okay, this one. I cannot wear this on my dancer. It is clearly shown with the X because it is a conjurer, which becomes a white mage. Basically, once you are a white mage, you don't need the conjurer set up anymore. You can actually wipe it and put the white mage over it. A scholar or a astrologist, which is Astrian. Basically all the Halo classes. So if I switch to the one healer that I just was using, she can put this on, but she can't put that on because she's not a level 53. I don't know why can't she actually wear that? It's kind of weird. She should be able to wear it. I won't question it. But yeah, I've been playing this game a lot to the point where I have Samurai. Her actual outfit is really ugly. I have the Dark Knight, which I have to work on. Speaking of that, this is my DK. Her abilities are kind of basic. It's nothing too crazy, too intuitive. But let's go see if we can find a duty. We need healer for that. I can try it. Usually it's kind of hard because this game, ever since they brought out the new update, most people have been playing the dancer and the can you stop it? Can you stop? Most people have been playing the healer, not healer, the Gunzerker and Gunbreaker. I almost call him a Gunzerker. Way too much Borderlands on my mind. The Gunbreaker and the Dancer, which are the new classes. GG. I'm out. Everybody always be like, oh, limit break, please limit break. It's like, you don't need the limit break. Just literally buffed your damage. Just kill them. Alright. Let's see what dungeons I actually have to do with her. I hate this one. I think my main problem with it in general is the fact that I can never get a healer to actually heal. I mean, you would think with them being called healers that they would actually heal, but they don't. Buff your oof. Please stop. Stop ready oof. Stop it. Stop. You're done. You're no longer allowed to use the word oof. It's over. You're on oof punishment. I don't even know what that means, but we're gonna assume it's a bad thing. Oh, speaking of that. Huh. I don't like that. I'd rather keep those ones on. I'm not trying to be rude to the game. I don't really necessarily get the, whatchacolumns? Like, the outfits for the actual characters, because some of them don't, not good. Just not good. Okay, you're right. You're right. So here's the roster for me. Healer. She's a 51, okay. So healer. This would be the base healer. This is the original healer. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna call it the original healer. And we have the archer, which everybody knows what archer is. We have a ninja. I don't know, something about the ninja just throws me off. I don't know if it's like the rotation or it's harder to be a ninja than any other class. We have the summoner. Basically, she summons pets. She can summon Titan. This is Titan technically. I mean, it's an overskin. The original. Actually, I should be able to, well, no, I was gonna summon it again. Here, I'm gonna show you the original. So, that's the Titan, but he actually looks like this. Oh, it's gonna keep coming out like that. Okay. Hold on. boy. I think that's how it goes. I don't remember how to take this off. Work around. Oh, wrong one. I don't... Alright, I gotta figure it out. I think it's something... Hold on. Cause, like, it's supposed to just, like, not have the skin on, but it gotta be difficult. But you put it like that, like that, like that, like that. You right? Oh. Probably should have put glamour pets, not Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. I was right. Everything has like a special, oh, wrong. So it would technically be right. And enter. Okay. Let me see. So if I hit summon, oh, no. Action, summon. It's the weird part. Like, if you do one part of this command wrong, you kind of gotta start all over again, which technically sucks. So, that's the original look. And that's the default look. You unlock glamour to be able to change the appearance in a sense. Once you get to the certain quest. So then there's of course like I can do Ifrit, which he doesn't look like that, but you know. I'm gonna show you his original form before I show you the other form because I mean it's easier this way. Alright. No, actually so that's Ifrit's original form, and this is his glamour form. It's basically all carbuncles, which are these little cute things. And then we have Garuda, which basically, I mean, Garuda's okay. I don't, doesn't look like Garuda, but you know, can't be a beggar. So that's that, and then hit enter. Hit enter. So it's supposed to be Garuda, but it looks nothing like Garuda, but that's normal form. And then it's weird because the glamour form is not green, it's blue. But yeah, I mean, you can switch and swap them, but I like to color coordinate because that's my job. But yeah, they still have the same fighting stance and fighting moves, which is really weird if you ask me. But that's that. It's really cool. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But here's my scholar, which is my other healer. She has a summon too, but she summoned fairies in a sense to help with healing. So it's technically having 3 healers if you're running a 8-man, or 2 healers if you're running a basic 4-man. But yeah, that's my entire lineup. That's it. I have nothing fancy, nothing crazy. This is the game. I do wish Samurai had a little bit more going on with it outside of this like basic 30 sword. Sorry, Samurai, I love you. After a while, this class becomes a black mage. So there is a black, blue, red, and white mage. White mage, of course, is the healer. That was the conjurer. Black mage is this class. Blue mage is a class that it's this weird class that you really can't do much with, but it does exist. Actually, this is its book, so you can tell it's a special class. It has a book. You learn these from certain areas, like you can clearly see going to Stone Virgil. I guess you would have to play with actual friends. You couldn't actually queue up for anything with this class, and that's the weird thing. But yeah, this is a blue mage. This is the base outfit, which is really ugly, but you know, yeah, blue mage. Lancer. It's my Lancer at least. And Pugilist, which I have to get together, but yeah, she has a lot going on. Red Mage, which you've already seen, and Gunbreaker, and that's it. And it's all my actual life skills, which there's more. I don't have them all, but I have most of them, so it counts for something. But I'm just gonna finish leveling her up. What the heck? Hecky Jesus. I don't know why our outfit's off. It's weird. Why are your outfits off? Strange. So the cool thing about this particular character, I can play 2 different class types. This one, the knockroll one, is basically shields. So it gives me over shields. The Doral is technically heals over time, so regen. So I can play both what a white mage can do and what a scholar can do, but I can switch between the 2. So if I have a white mage who happens to do the regen, I can play technically the field of a scholar by putting on knock. If I have a scholar, I can play the heals of an actual white mage by putting on this, and that way, you know, it's kind of balanced. This is one of the balanced classes because they can play with both. But yeah, with that being said, I'm about to go play Titanfall. I don't know if I'm going to stream it, but I love you. Bye. Bye. You guys are amazing. Bye. Go away. Goodbye. Good night. And good morning. Or afternoon. Or evening. Bye-bye.